With all the amazing artists and creatives on social media, specifically on Instagram, it's hard to find courage to share your art. And like anyone else in the community, sometimes I also feel small, incapable, and not good enough. So in this video, I'm going to share with you 3 questions that you can ask yourself to stop comparing yourself from other lettering or watercolor artists. Most of us experience self-comparison, and it's a normal behavior, and what's important is how we deal with this kind of feeling. I used to compare myself to others, and I'm not saying that I have overcome it, but I can manage it better when those days hit me. I think social media plays a great role when it comes to self-comparison, but at the same time, it's also the easiest platform where we as an artist can share our artworks. So Instagram, it's easy to sign up, it's easy to maintain, we just upload our artworks and there it is, right? But when it comes to the number of followers, the number of likes and comments, engagements, insights, analytics, and all those vanity metrics, sometimes it makes us feel bad about our artworks. It makes us question ourselves if our lettering is not pretty, if the watercolor painting that we did is not good, and then we start to doubt ourselves. I started my Instagram account because I wanted to document my progress, and I realized that on my personal account, I've been uploading almost every day my lettering artworks, and my friends might not be interested on that kind of content that I was uploading on my personal account. So I made an art account that is dedicated only for my artworks, and it became my digital journal. But as I discovered more of the lettering artists in the community, I also started comparing myself to those artists. And honestly, that's a mistake that I did because I compared my beginner self to the lettering artists that have been doing that for years. So I compared my small account to accounts with thousands of followers, and it didn't make me feel good about myself. I almost gave up until I decided that I don't want this feeling to get the best of me. So I asked myself these 3 questions. The first question that I ask myself is why? Why am I doing this? Why did I learn this hobby, this lettering, this calligraphy, this watercolor skill? Why did I start an art account? I took some time to ask myself these questions, and then I started to go back to my why. I knew that I wanted to learn a new hobby because I wanted a creative outlet to release the stress that I experienced from my past corporate job. And I started an art account because I wanted to be my digital journal. I want to track my progress, and I want to see my growth as an artist. I was doing art for myself because it gives me peace of mind whenever I am creating. So I continued practicing calligraphy and sharing my artworks, and then eventually people started leaving comments and followed my art account. When I was able to identify my why, the journey became easier and lighter, and it was more enjoyable too. The next question is what? What it is that you really want to achieve as an artist. So you need to define your own success as an artist. Whenever I see someone accomplish something that I haven't accomplished yet, I would ask myself if I really want that success to be part of my journey. We dream of collaborating with big brands, we dream of getting big clients, we dream of having thousands of followers. I will always go back to my definition of success and would think about the goals that I have for myself as an artist. When you have a clear path towards where you want to be as an artist, it's easier to stop comparing yourself from others. Coming up next, I'll be sharing one actionable step that I did to help me be more at peace with myself, and this one step really helps me to stop comparing myself to others. But before that, be sure to like this video and let me know in the comment section how do you manage to protect yourself from being trapped on the comparison game. Share your story and let's inspire each other in the comment section. So the next question to ask yourself is how? After you've defined your why and your what, ask yourself how. How are you going to really stop comparing yourself to others? What are the tangible steps that you can do to really avoid being trapped on the comparison game? So for me, the one step that I did is to spend less time on social media. So I've set a timer on Instagram and my limit is 2 hours. And within that span of 2 hours, I should be able to post my content, share valuable content to my audience, share stories, or promote something that is related to my small business. And then after that 2 hours, I'll stop using Instagram. Sometimes I still fail, I extend the 2-hour limit, but what's important is that you are taking actions little by little to improve yourself. I also try to shift my energy to practicing calligraphy or painting or doing some tasks that will keep my small business running. So instead of burying my face to my phone, I would pick my paint and brushes and start painting. So you might notice that this video is quite different from the previous videos or tutorials that we have on this channel, but I realized that I also want to publish this kind of content because it's comforting when you know that you are not alone on this journey, that there are people who shares the same experience as you, that there are people who have overcome and that you can do that too. If you've enjoyed this video and you learned something from here, be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you won't miss any future videos. And if you're interested to learn more about calligraphy and watercolor, be sure to check these 2 videos right here. And always remember, there is a unique artist within you. Thanks for watching!